Hey, hi, how are you? Good, I hope. So, safety folks, listen up. Are you being ignored or making what you think are good suggestions and giving some reasonable sound advice and it's falling on deaf ears? There might be a reason why. Now, I know we struggle to be heard, to be granted a reasonable audience that will pay us more attention than, well, a teenager at a poetry reading. But how do we get that? Well, it isn't by long explanations, bloated commentaries, boring diatribes, and useless dialogue.
Like you're doing right now.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Seriously, I'm going to share with you three simple elements, ingredients, if you will, on how to make and present your safety suggestions in a way where they're likely to be better received and maybe even stick. Now, it doesn't matter if you're writing a report after a lengthy consultation, or you're recommending corrective actions after a workplace incident investigation, or you're struggling with writing your suggestions for improvement after a safety audit. For us Canadians, do me a favor, think core audit, okay? It doesn't really matter if you're any one of the above, this video is for you.
Can you give us an example?
Yes, I will include some examples. Now, it's quite simple, really. You need to tell your audience, whomever they may be, your organization's executive, the management team, your working teammates, even if it's a company you're consulting with, basically three things. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You need to tell them first what's wrong and why. Then you need to tell them how to fix it, what they need to do to improve. And then why they need to fix it, what's in it for them. So it's pretty much this simple formula. It's the safety deficiency plus the suggestion to improve plus the benefit to the health and safety management system. All of this equals, well, it equals an awesome safety suggestion that has a lot more potential of sticking. Now, there's a bit more to it than that, okay? The deficiency has to be real and obvious, not anecdotal or your opinion.
Why is that?
Why? Well, it should be truly obvious and painfully obvious. And I'm sorry it's going to hurt your feelings, but your opinion doesn't matter. Sorry, facts don't care about your feelings. And there's a reason why I say it has to be factual. And because if it's real and factual, then it's a measurable deficiency. And then your suggestion has to be twofold. It has to be, one, actionable. And what do I mean by actionable? You have to specify an action, carrying something out. You can't say something like, Acme needs to improve its incident investigation. Where's the action? You need to specify a step or a set of steps to take, and it needs to be measurable. Otherwise, how would you know what success looks like? The benefit to the overall health and safety management system also has to be obvious, not ambiguous or reaching, and certainly not because it's the law.
And how exactly would we do that?
Well, that's a good question. The benefit to the health and safety management system should show how one or more of the following are going to happen as a result of your suggestion, or you have to relate it to one or more of the following. The identification of hazards is improved. Hazards are better controlled. The probability of incidents is significantly reduced. Safety awareness is improved. The safety management system is improved. The suggestion leads to continuous improvement of the safety management system. Now, there's likely more that you can think of, but essentially you're going to state how your suggestion benefits the safety system, how it's increasing overall safety or the function of the system. So let's put it all together.
Can you give an example?
Yes, there's going to be a couple of examples. Say you're doing an audit, a safety-related audit, and you discover that the terms of reference for the safety committee is lacking some points, both for compliance with the legislation, but also for good overall function. Now, your advice, your suggestion should look like this. And it's going to be for Acme. It's always for Acme. Acme's always having problems. So first off, the problem of their deficiency. The Acme Health and Safety Committee terms of reference lacks necessary points to meet compliance requirements with the legislation, and this will hinder it from also functioning well. For example, there is no direction on establishing quorums during the meetings in the terms of reference. Next, the suggestion for improvement. It is recommended that the Acme Health and Safety Committee develop a comprehensive terms of reference that meets legislative requirements and will enable them to function as a committee. Next, you want to outline how this improves the health and safety management system. Having a robust terms of reference will help the committee to focus on their duties, including stewardship of the various health and safety programs, lending to continuous improvement of the health and safety management system. So, putting it all together in another example with a bit of a twist. Let's say that the workforce at Acme are not part of the regular worksite inspections, and these inspections are not occurring on a regular basis. One other valuable rule of thumb here to think about is when there's multiple considerations in one situation, what you need to do is split things up, separate it. That way people will pick up what you're laying down better. In other words, it's easier for the reader to understand what you're trying to tell them. In this example, your suggestion should be suggestions. Yes, split it into two parts like this. First, the issue of no schedule for the inspections. So you might say something in your report to outline it like this. In reviewing the inspection process at Acme, it was noted that the inspections are not occurring on a regular basis. It is strongly recommended that Acme create a practicable schedule for regular worksite inspections. Having regular inspections helps to ensure a safer workplace, as emerging hazards might be more readily detected and existing controls can be confirmed as working as intended. All of this will lend to reducing the possibility of incidents occurring. Then deal with the lack of worker participation. So you're going to write something to the tune of this. Acme inspections are missing a vital component. Workers are not participating in the inspection process. It is advised the inspections need to include members of the workforce familiar with the work areas and the tasks being performed. Having workers familiar with the work taking place accompanying the inspection personnel helps to complement the process because these workers are intimately aware of the work, the hazards, and the controls. All of this helps to ensure that nothing requiring mention in the inspection is missed. In addition, including workers in safety activities helps to socialize safety in the workplace and fosters a sense of ownership amongst the workforce in the safety management system. So there you go. There's a few examples putting the whole process together. Basically, like I said, three elements: the deficiency, plus the suggestion for improvement, plus the clear benefit to the health and safety management system equals, like I said, a darn good safety suggestion that might just well stick. What do you think?
Now to leave a great comment.
Yeah. Please, leave me a comment. Safety leadership is more than just making good suggestions, though, and giving right advice. It's also about doing the right thing regardless of who's watching. That's true leadership. So please, set good examples and provoke safety. But something else to consider is safety leadership is also about showing diplomacy on the job. Not just saying the right things, but saying those right things the right way. Have a look at this video up here, and you can see that there's a technique behind giving correction on the job. So until we see each other again, and I really hope we do, remember that safety leadership isn't about a title or a position. It's about walking the walk if you're going to talk the talk. So continue to lead by example, okay? Take care. Bye for now.